Well, hellfire. It is RockdaRiff, and I am back for another Metalhead Envy. Today, I am checking out a track, uh, and y'all are going to kill me, so somebody in the comments will have to make out the pronunciation. Nilufer Yanya, Where to Look. This track request comes from my very own, the most special lady in my life, my one and only BRTs. She's so beautiful. She's so nice. She ain't mean at all. I kid, I kid. Uh, I actually got up this morning and I told her, I was like, I had one of my tracks that I had tried to review this week got totally blocked, so I needed a new one. She sent me this, and I've never heard of Nilufer Yanya. I'm gonna pronounce it like that until somebody's like, "Yo, this is how you say it." But let's dab on in. Okay. That was a harsh change. That was a straight up harsh change from whatever this first instrument is. I would make the argument that that's a guitar, but I'm not 100% positive. But it gives me straight up Zelda vibes, like Song of Storms kind of thing. Okay. So somebody that's a lot smarter than me in recording drums, I don't think those are real. They sound, or I mean, I imagine you can record real drums and have them sound super bit crushed like that. But I dig it. I like the heartbeat of that. Uh, Music video wise, I think the idea of the whole silhouette thing is kind of cool. Like I wouldn't mind if I could take pictures of my girl. If next time we go to the beach, I'll see if we can try to find somewhere to take like some pictures of a silhouette style thing. It looks pretty cool. But yeah, super bit crushed drums. But a great acoustic line. I really like these guitar lines so far.
Even if she tries too hard, I love you less from far away. There's nothing to say. Even if she tries to love, then I know where to look. I know where to lay.
Okay. I will say I think the transitions in this track are fucking harsh. Like there's no bleed from I don't even know. I have no clue what key this is in, but if I imitate it, it's like you got the. Like you got those notes being plucked. And then it's just super, super tough transition. And it's like, just speaking from my own experience with writing songs with my old bandmates, we used to like try to hide our. If we were going from A to a harsh B, we used to always try to like write something to bleed into that transition a bit more. But I think it works. I dig the track so far, but these are just the things that's kind of standing out to me a little bit.
Tries too hard. I love you less from far away. There's nothing to say. Even if she tries to love, then I know where to look. I know where to lay.
So maybe that's the idea behind this song, is hard transitions. Because not only does the music reflect that, but right there in the music video here, that was a straight up boom chop cut. But I had the thought cross my mind seeing this music video. I'm like, damn, how much money did they save shooting this music video the way they did? Because it's literally, it probably took them 20 minutes to shoot this. And it's just, like, even if that, and you slow down the footage, you do a slow zoom. I wonder if the cameraman physically did the zoom or if this is just some post-production thing. But super hard transitions in this track. But I do like the melody lines. Great melody lines and everything. I really dig that chorus. We got a little left to go. Let's keep rolling. Super bit crush drums. I have to. That's gonna be a tagline for this. Those drums are fucking. I, I I'm using the term bit crush because I can't think of nothing else to word it as. But they are like that snare is fucking hitting so hard. Okay, not a bad track. I dig the track. It speaks to my Nine Inch Nails. I like Nine Inch Nails, and I feel like that kind of falls into the realm of them. Like it has its guitar line and everything, but it does have just this industrial feel to it with that very stamping heartbeat for the drums. But I am curious about what the key of this is. So let me find this chorus again.
Even if she tries too hard, I love you less from far away. There's nothing to say. Even if she tries to love, then I know where to look. I know where to lay. Tries too hard, and from my shoulder, angels fall away. Even if she tries too hard, I love you less from far away. There's nothing to say. Even if she tries to love, then I know where to look. I know where to lay.
Somewhere around there. But cool chorus. I do like the chorus when it steps away from the drums that are super bit crushed. Damn it. I wish I could think of a smarter way of fucking saying that. I do think the transitions are hard, but I dig the vibe of the track. I think it has a feel, and the fact that I know my girl so well, this like falls into her wheelhouse because she pick with her a lot, but she likes this atmospheric, spacey, droney kind of stuff. Um, there's another track I always pick around with her about, but I actually really like it a lot. It's called Need To. I never remember the name of the band. Grove Pine or Pine Grove, something like that. And the way the vocals are in that track to me are drony because he's like, "Come on, I'm talking about," and even with this case, I feel like even though I would say Nilufer Yanya has a lot more melody going on, it's still that drony style, which is cool. I get it. I like this is like a perfect track that you blast it in the car, you're driving down the road, and like you just like you're getting your mind right. You're getting that. You're zoning in. You're focusing, and this is just even if my mind and that nice acoustic line, uh, and those drums and everything. It's a vibe track. It's the best way I could put it. Straight up vibing, driving down the road, especially like if you're on the highway and you're just locked in at like 70, 75, 80 miles an hour. And this is but not a bad track. Anybody that is a Nilufer Yanya super fan, please comment below. Trivia is always welcome. Um, I am curious to know the rest of the discography because I come from a place of I dig Nine Inch Nails. I've always liked I like the industrial rockish metalish type of sound. Uh, but Nine Inch Nails is probably the most prevalent band that I know that's within that genre. Uh, I'm not sure. I know somebody a lot smarter than me can classify and break down the music theory of this, but that's what I feel. I feel industrial, alternative, rockish kind of track we got going on here. But I enjoyed it. And then I do think, like I've already said, I think the music video, that's a cool idea. I like the whole silhouette thing. Uh, my girl and me, we just recently took a beach trip. My first time to the beach in years. And like the music video here gives me straight up that vibe. So I'm sitting here kind of reminiscing, thinking about hanging with her and us walking the streets. And when we walked, we had one day that we walked the beach, and that's what this whole video gives me that vibe of and everything. But that was interesting. If she watches this, maybe she won't fuss at me because when we ride around in the car, uh, she'll be so excited to show me a track, and I admit I have a problem now that I've been doing these videos and reviews on YouTube for so long. Even in person, when she tries to show me a track, I want to pause and talk about things that stand out to me. So I've got to work on that bad habit. But here in front of the camera, I've got to do it. And copyright law says yes. But yeah, like I said, I think that was interesting. I'd have to hear a few more tracks to see if I could really get hooked into the artist, but not a bad first outing. So Nilufer Yanya, I wish you nothing but super success. Uh, Keep rocking and fucking. I wish all artists that put their heart and their soul and put it out here for us all to enjoy. I hope they make a good chunk of change. But yeah, can't think of nothing else to say besides stay positive, stay rocking, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.